All your teammates that are still playing this summer and they're kind of in that recruiting process, what is like some important advice you would get them in the whole process of talking to coaches, getting the offers? What are some things you wish you would have done, and what are some things that were important that you did?
Just asking the right questions. Action like actually understanding like what the coaches are, what they want from you, and what they see in you, and like also talk about your development before you even like visit or like go enter like try to talk to a school or something. So like just taking those steps to really make sure that's where you want to go before you like really make up your mind. Cause that's like when you make up your mind, that's like a big decision. So like just making sure they check all the boxes and stuff, and you check all theirs and make sure it'll be a good connection before you commit.
Was it important that you kind of got a good vibe from the coach?
Yeah, like my coach at Tulane, Coach Lang, she was so funny. I think our conversations on the phone was like probably really was so like we just talked normal, like really like a mentor and a. She was just so funny. Like we talked about stuff outside of basketball, and then basketball, she talked to me about like my development and stuff. So we had a good connection because she connected with my parents as well. So yeah.
So you're not scared to go. You're just nervous to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know it's gonna be like a new like environment. That's it. Just but it's like you can't be scared of change. So like
Yeah.
I'm just excited.
Okay, let's talk about the back-to-back state championship games. We
Yeah.
were just earlier talking about how you had 2 points in
Yeah.
the second game, but talking about how you having 2 points but having an amazing defensive game was a part of that, and how it's hard to find a player that would selfishly give up the points to make sure you got the back-to-back. Like, was that kind of in your mind as you were playing the game?
I mean, like the game started and I took a few shots. They weren't falling, but then like I seen like my teammates like Addison and Asia, like they were getting to it. Like we all are good players, but you know every time somebody gonna have a good game or something. And when the game started, I realized it was not gonna be that night for me. But then so when I realized I could still get my teammates involved, like the game didn't end because I wasn't scoring. So that's what I did. I got my teammates involved. Did my job on the defensive end. And yeah, so I kind of like just like kind of move out the way, let them do what they had to do. Because at the end of the day, if I win, they win. They win, I win. So like we all just a team. So that's what it came down to.
You got MVP the first year you won state. So was it more important for you to get that back-to-back championship instead of a back-to-back MVP?
I mean, like before, like when I was at school, they was like, "Oh, you gotta get back to back MVP." You gotta. I was like, "Okay, okay." But then like in reality, I was like, "Bro, that doesn't matter." Like I really like it didn't matter like when I got MVP the first time because I didn't that comeback that we had. I didn't do it by myself. So like the MVP really didn't matter. But like yeah, it was a state championship that meant more to me. Like we made history twice, so like that meant more to me than back to back MVP.
Yeah. We were talking about just how talented Summer Creek is in
Yeah.
general in all sports. So y'all got soccer teams were going far,
Yeah.
track you're going to some states. So but basketball is holding it down for back-to-back state
Yeah.
champions.
Had great seasons. Soccer, track still rolling. I think they finna go to state, right?
I think you got some guys running in track. I know they were in regionals. I'm not sure if they got
Yeah,
into
and
state.
the girls 4x1. I think they just broke the record in Texas. So
So Summer Creek's where all the athletes go, huh?
yeah, they pretty fast. They pretty good.
All right, last thing, let's talk about. So we're sitting here. We got some of the old bike
Magazines.
old magazines sitting in front of us, and we're kind of going through it. So, and then in doing it, we're talking about kind of transfer portal. So we got Justice on this one. She went from UT to U of H. Were you surprised by that?
Um, a little bit. I was like, I didn't. I feel like she had a great role at Texas. I feel like she's a great player. Like when I played against her sophomore year, like I feel like she's a great player. And so like when she left Texas, I was like, dang. But you never know what's going on behind the scenes or something. But she took the opportunity to play with her little sister again. I feel like that was like bigger than basketball. So like
Yeah.
I understand that.
I'll be honest. When I saw her go, I'm a UT fan now that I've moved to Austin, and when I saw her go in the portal, I was like, I bet she's gonna end up at U of H just because of
her sister and stuff.
like I mean being able to play Division I sport with your sibling.
That's actually crazy. I know her mom was probably happy.
Oh, and back at home, so she's gonna catch all the games. So this one we got Leia McDowell on it. She's at South Carolina. She did not go in the transfer portal. Were you surprised by that she would stay at South Carolina, or you think she should have put in the portal?
I'm not. I like the decision that she stayed because like it's just development over time. Like South Carolina is loaded. Everybody know that, and like she didn't get that much minutes, but I feel like she's a great player. Everybody knows that, and like Dawn's gonna everybody's time gonna come and Don's gonna develop her over time. And I feel like she's gonna have a breakout year real soon.
All right, and then we got one more magazine. We're throwing it back to 2019. Oh no, I gotta find it. Where's it at? I'm gonna find the picture, but we'll talk about it. So 2019 magazine. Oh, here it is. 2019 throwback junior year.
Yeah.
Roy Harmon, and then we got some Summer Creek people on it as well. Roy is one of the few that you see started at school and stayed at school even through an injury. Do you think? What is your take on? Are you the type that want to be somewhere and like develop there, or do you think it's beneficial to jump in the portal? What is your?
I mean, it all depends on everybody's journey. Like, I feel like Roy had great success at Texas. Like, I feel like they developed her and they stayed with her through her injury and stuff. So, like, I don't think she had no reason to transfer. And so, like, it just depends on what you go through at the school. If the place is not right for you, then the place is not right for you. But if you fit there and you feel like you're developing, then that's cool. So.
And then now she's in WNBA. How do you think she's going to do in the
I think she's going to do great. Roy's a great player. Like, her IQ is so high. Mm-hmm. So I feel like she's gonna do great, fit in well. So yeah.
I've seen some highlights she's already had.
Yeah, I've seen it too. I think she did like a sham guy. I've seen it.
Her handles and her. I mean, what was it? At one point in the season, she had like for this last year at Texas. It was before conference. I saw a stat where she had only 10 turnovers for the entire year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That people have that sometimes in a game.
Yeah, I've been having like. I think the most I had in a game was like 7, but I had a concussion though. I remember that like so vividly.
All right, last thing. If you, what advice do you want to get to all the high school kids that are still playing? Anyone out there? Summer Creek kids, Houston kids, Texas kids. What's your last, like your mic drop as you head out of high school?
Just stay true to yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. Like people gonna talk, critics gonna talk. People gonna say this person better than you, but only you know how much work you put in, how much stuff you do behind the scenes. So just stay true to yourself. Keep working, because if you might be good, but you might be great, but somebody might be good and working, and they're gonna get ahead of you. So you got to keep working, stay in the gym, and your time gonna come.
We got Kennedy Simpson from Summer Creek. She's going to Tulane, 2-time state champion. Mm-hmm. Ashley with Vite. We'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
That was good. That's a great